Hi guys, I'm Giotto from DeGiotto Rope, and I'm hanging out here at Darling Way where I get to teach some classes and do some demonstrations every now and then. And they wanted me to talk to you a little bit about the history of Japanese erotic bondage. Now it has its roots back in feudal Japan on the battlefield, where they would take high-value prisoners who they had incapacitated, but they wanted to remove them from the field without killing them. So they would tie them up, and every samurai carried a piece of rope in his kit. Now from there, the art of doing that went on to the police and the jailers in Japan. Metal was really hard to come by. They used it for swords and on things that were very ornate, but it wasn't in everyday use, so things like handcuffs were pretty much out. So instead they used rope, and they took these martial arts that they had learned from the battlefield and they applied them to the police and to the jailers. Now, those people began to formalize the ties so that you could look at a prisoner and tell where they came from, what region they were in, what their rank was, whether the crime that they had committed they were just accused of or if they'd been convicted of. And those ties became so formalized that you could look at a tie and tell all those things about a prisoner. Now, from that, somebody we should thank a lot, said, what if we did this to good-looking women? And they enjoyed it. So from there, they began to take those formalized ties from the martial art of the police and the jailers used, called hojo jutsu, and they began to use it for erotic play. And from there, we get what we call kenbaku, and from kenbaku, we get shibari. So the saying around the rope community is shibari in the streets, kenbaku in the sheets. So shibari is very delicate, very artistic, whereas kenbaku is much closer to the hojo jutsu origins, but still in a fun, playful, sexy manner. So if you come out to Darling Way, check their schedule, and I'll be around teaching some classes, doing some demonstrations, and showing you all the stuff that the samurai back then brought to your bedroom. Thanks a lot.